in person. You've got to figure out a way around that, where they can't balk and say, oh, I guess down the line, I guess what's been happening is people have been renting cars for other people, and there have been accidents, and the person that was supposed to be driving the car isn't driving the car, someone else is, and there's an accident, and the insurance company probably told them, hey, we're not insuring this person, we're insuring this other person. So that's where the problem probably came in. Does that make sense, gentlemen? So that's why it's a new policy now. Man, am I glad that I didn't buy any more cars, and you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that it's become crystal clear. You know how when you wait and it becomes clear what is the best decision when you wait and decide what to do? Well, we waited, and it's very clear to me that we are not going to participate with Turo. Only for possible tax write-off. Although you can only write off the income that you generate, you know what I'm saying? If you earn money, you can write off stuff like trailer hitch, or a bike rack, or a bike like this. This bike is a write-off. Anyway, I needed to get to and from the airport. To drop off and pick up cars. It's either this or you do Uber, and your Uber will be tax write-off also. That's another thing. These guys that have 30 cars, they have to Uber. I mean, they could do this, but at some point, long distances, it just is not feasible. Maybe they have to pick up several cars, 3 or 4 cars in the evening. Riding a bicycle is not an option. You have to Uber from one to the next to the next. Which is write-off. Your Uber bill is write-off. I've used it a few times, of course, you know what I'm saying, but going to the airport or home to the airport or home can be $20, $30, even though I live close. And sometimes it can be twice that, depending on if there's a surge. So, you don't want to waste your delivery money paying for Ubers. You know what I'm saying? Personally, like I said, the overhead is very, very narrow in this business. If you're spending money on Ubers, and you're spending money on GPS devices, and you're spending money on insurance and warehouses where you can park 10, 15 cars, and you need an indoor area where you can park your exotic cars, like GT500 Mustangs and shit like that. You can't keep them parked out in a vacant lot like this. You can keep minivans there, and that's a big maybe. You want to keep them indoors, covered if you can. Anyways, we're gonna finish our stint with these small cars, and then we'll keep our Tesla on there, we'll keep our Jeep on there, and we'll make them undesirable to rent. But if someone does rent it, it'll be a very big ticket item. I'll probably get a Model S Plaid Tesla. I'll have it on there. Boy, I hope this is a cardboard box and not a dead dog in the road. Thank goodness. I hate seeing dead animals in the road. Dead kitty cats and stuff, you know what I'm saying? There's these two Two cats. One of them was hit by a car. It was laying in the road, still alive, probably just barely. And his buddy was there with him, sitting on the side of the road saying, "Hey, come on, let's go, buddy. What are you waiting for?" You know what I'm saying? His buddy got hit by a car and dying, clinging to life in the road. And his buddy's sitting there, "Come on, let's go." Sad. I seen that. Beautiful day. It's Christmas Eve, guys. Just a beautiful, beautiful evening in Las Vegas. I'd say about right now it's probably 55 degrees. It's early. It's gonna get very cold tonight. I'd say it'd probably drop down into the I'd say it'd drop down into maybe 40 degrees tonight.